Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Alright, we're going to do another case here. I'm assuming I'm right here where we left off from last time.
Ah, some cool hair. Let us examine this more closely. Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects. Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word.
Okay, what am I supposed to be doing here?
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Yes, this I is weird. Yes, this I is weird. Yes, this I is weird. Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word.
Okay.
Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Yes, this I is weird. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word.
Okay.
Right. Let us compare this with the other letter.
Okay. All that is... Okay, I see something different.
Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word.
Okay. Let's see. I did that. The T looks weird, but...
Let us examine the characters in this word. Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Yes, this I is weird. Right. Let us compare this with the other letter.
Might have to get a clue. I think I'm gonna have to do it. Oh, I can't. Oh. No. Okay, I've compared all the words. Oh, let me do that. The nephews are different, but
Let us examine the characters in this word.
it compares the whole word and not just the letter.
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Let us examine the characters in this word. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Yes, this I is weird. Yes, this I is weird.
Try to go through here.
Yes, this I is weird.
Maybe.
Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual.
When I'm doing the other one, the A.
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual.
What the letter am I missing? Oh.
Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defect. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Okay, well, the A's are the same. I think. Look in here and see the difference. The ABC is the same. One says kind regards and one says best wishes.
Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Okay, did the I, did the A. What could be next?
Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word. No, I already saw that the letter A was slightly off-center in the two letters. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word.
Won't do the apostrophe.
Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word.
I don't see anything different from the other one.
Let us examine the characters in this word. Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. Nothing to report for these characters. Let us examine another word. Let us examine the characters in this 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 word.
Okay, I'm going to fast forward here until I get this right.
Defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
Sorry about that. Got it right finally.
Both letters were written on the same typewriter and show the same characteristics.
You surprise me, Poirot. You usually ignore material proof.
But there is nothing usual about this case, Hastings. Nothing must be overlooked. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
What's special about the Andover murder? Oops. Guess not. Okay, enough guessing. The Andover ABC guide, letter of announcing the Bexell's crime. We'll go with that was why. Try this. No. First victim was called Archer. I don't think that's it. The theft is not a motive for a crime. Wow. Okay, do this again.
Oh, have you found something?
Oui, I believe so. But I am afraid it is not enough to stop the murderer. Let us go and see Chief Inspector Japp. I will explain there.
Okay, well, how do you go see him? Some of these puzzles are pretty hard, no doubt.
It may be time to go to Scotland Yard.
To Scotland Yard, please.
Okay, I take it it's in there. We'll see. No, yes.
Japp has invested a great deal in his career. Japp is an investigator greatly respected by his peers. Like all hunters, Hastings has always been fascinated by weapons. Alice Asher was murdered in Andover, the ABC killer's first murder. London. I really like this city. One thing is certain, you never get bored here.
Alright.
Jap appears to be snowed under. Jap appears to already be overloaded with work. My news is not going to improve matters.
Nope.
Bonjour, Chief Inspector. I am afraid we have some bad news. I have just received another letter signed ABC. The next crime will be on the 25th in Bexhill-on-Sea.
Are you completely sure it's from the same person?
I have compared the two letters. There is no doubt about it.
I suppose you think he's going to carry out his threats.
I fear so.
Good God, Poirot. Bexhill is very busy at this time of year, and we have no idea who the next victim will be.
The killer attacks old ladies who run a shop. The murderer is unpredictable. The next victim name will start with a B.
The killer is mad, so he's unpredictable. We can only hope that he will commit an error.
You surprise me, Poirot. I've often heard you say that even madmen follow a certain logic.
I didn't realize you had such a good memory, Chief Inspector. Bien, we should leave you to work, Chief Inspector.
You have a few days to prepare yourself.
Thank you for coming, my friends.
Alright. Get to go to another place and do another case.
Poirot?
Chief Inspector Jap, your call does not bode well.
Indeed, we have just found the body of a young woman on the beach in Bexhill. An ABC was placed on the body.
We'll be there as soon as possible.
Looks nice.
Bexhill is a delightful town. It would be nice to come back and visit.
I do not entirely agree. Walking at the beach damages my shoes, and it hurts my knee.
So the years have not spared you, my friend. It's the same for all of us.
That is exactly what I said to myself when I saw you back from your travels.
Poirot!
Do not be offended, Hastings. I can see Jap waiting for us. And from his face, I would say that things are not looking good.
Gotta run. Can't walk any faster than that.
How do you do, gentlemen?
Chief Inspector?
I fear your admirer has struck again, Poirot. We haven't yet identified the victim, but it's a young woman, 20 to 25 years old. Death occurred last night between 11:30 and 1 o'clock. And we found an ABC guide on the body.
Was she pretty?
Come on, Poirot, that's rather out of place. It has no bearing on the murder.
Are you certain? For women, it is often the most important thing. It often decides their destiny.
The body hasn't been moved. You can see for yourself.
Has the press been informed?
Not yet, but I'm planning to. I haven't yet informed them about the presence of the ABC guide in Andover.
Nobody has reported a young woman missing?
Not for the moment.
No witnesses, I imagine.
Indeed. We've asked everybody who may have met a young woman fitting her description last night to come and see us, but I have little hope of gaining anything from it.
It's early days, Chief Inspector, and the news may not have spread around the town yet.
I hope you're right, Hastings.
The guide is open as the page for the Bexhill train times.
This guy's on point.
This key is too small to be one for a house. Without a doubt, it is for a padlock. This key is too small to be one for a house. Without a doubt, it is for a padlock. These marks have been left by a rope or a braided cloth. She was a great beauty. Strange that chap didn't notice it. Apart from the marks on her neck, there are no signs of the struggle. She didn't manage to hit her assailant. A braided silk belt. It may have belonged to the victim. The young woman wasn't wearing shoes or a coat and was not carrying a bag. That's strange. Either the murderer stole her belongings or she put them somewhere safe. Maybe so that she could bath. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
The victim had none of her belongings. Oh, how was the victim killed? Oh, that's definitely why. And then... there we go.
The poor child must have been strangled with his braided belt. Unfortunately, in view of the fabric, it is unlikely that we will find any prints. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
One of the common points between Andover murder and the one in Bexhill. No? Okay. That's it. And then, are the crimes in Andover Bexhill the work of the same murder? I guess that's no. No. Okay. Got him.
The medical officer should confirm that the victim was strangled with her own belt.
That's what I thought. She shows the usual signs of strangulation.
With a little luck, we'll find prints this time.
You are too optimistic, Hastings. Our killer is far too meticulous for that.
Okay, I'm gonna end this one here and see y'all on the next one. If y'all enjoyed it, leave a like, and if you're new, subscribe for more. Later.